Look how tattered his wings are already, or her. It was wanting to get out so bad, so that's why its wings look like this, because it's fluttering everywhere. But I can't believe it's sticking around here because it was working its wings like mad in there when I went to try to get it to release it. Oh my gosh, I love them. You want to go right here? Look, there's some pentas. You love pentas. Well, you will. You haven't had them yet. There you go. My last video that I made for my members, we were doing a little garden walk, and I came around the bend and came across something devastating, which was stink bugs consuming two gorgeous, almost ready to pupate monarch caterpillars. So one of the things that stink bugs do to find the caterpillars, and I'm sure it's not just the stink bugs, is they follow the frass. That's right. They smell it and they know where to go. Look at that little face. Okay, but look at this. The leaves are automatic kind of catch-alls for frass. You see that pile of frass in there? Oh, there's a little cutie there. So you could go out in your garden and just look over your plants, maybe shake them out, get that frass off of there. Maybe take a hose at the base of the plant and spray away the frass that has fallen to get it away from there, so that scent's not going to be collecting, because they look at all that frass. They can create a lot of frass, and it will just like add another little piece of protection for your caterpillars to get the frass away from the plant and the caterpillars, and then maybe it won't send out those strong signals that predators are looking for. So I just thought I'd share that with you real quick. You see this guy right here? That's a ladybug larva, and they eat aphids. I was taking the stem cutting out and I saw him on here, and I'm like, oh no, because normally I would just toss this cutting in my compost, but so I'm going to come out here and find a plant that has a lot of aphids, like there. All right, I'm just going to set this cutting right here. There he goes. He climbed on there, so he's on there now, and now he can help take care of some of those aphids. And oh, there he is. I have a friend who has a home down in the Keys. Hi, friend. You know who you are. And they sent me pictures of this plant in their garden that the butterflies loved. And it was called a black bead. It's a Florida native, I think, to the Keys. And I started searching to see if I could find one. Well, I did find one on Etsy. It was $99. I was like, no. So I've been regularly on the hunt for this. Recently, one of you guys, Janet, hi Janet, thank you so much, commented, because I was fussing about my red puffy plant that was supposed to be pink, and they commented and said, well, you should look at the black bead because it gets pink puffs, and they have them at Plant Local. I was like, what? So I went online and, of course, immediately purchased two of them, and they're $8.99, y'all. $8.99. Now, I don't know how big it is, but I'm so excited to add this to my collection. So I'm heading to Plant Local today to pick up my order. I love that you can order online there, and I'm going to take y'all with me. Hopefully it won't be so crowded and I can do some filming while I'm there. Look how cute these guys are. I love them. big chunks of bird poop and serpents all in one. These are giant swallowtail caterpillars on the wild lime. Oh, and look at something else. So I wedged one of my dowels across the top. See that? It just kind of sticks in there. And look, he's gonna pupate on there. So I'm hoping the other ones will find it. And then when they all are in their chrysalis form, I will just take that dowel and stick it over in the butterfly enclosure. And these guys, oh my gosh, they're hoots. They are so funny. Would you look at this group up here on the, that's actually a chopstick. They're just all hanging out together. I hope they're gonna pupate there because they've got to stop eating soon. I'm gonna run out to the garden and get some more pine cuttings for them and clean up their frass. I am absolutely loving this. I hate hand sanitizer, but I don't have a sink out here to wash my hands. And I move on to other things. I don't want to go in the house. If I go in the house, I get distracted and do something in there because I'm quite easily distracted. Anyway, I love this stuff. I love it. So I just use a pump of it. And what I love about it, I'm one-handed using it just for you guys. What I love about it is it does not dry out my hands or leave any kind of, I mean, it looks like there's residue now, but it will dry and my hands feel normal. Like I don't feel like there's anything on them, anything been done to them. I love this. And I have it, I'm pretty sure it's in my Amazon storefront. So I just thought I'd share that because it has all this good stuff in it. Hydrating, like, I love it. Okay, I'm just gonna take a little walk through my garden, see if there's anything new and noteworthy. Look, my little polydamas is still hanging out here that we released. Oh, I guess this little golfer Larry wanted to be on camera. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. I potted up a starry rosin weed. See it back there? Put it up here on my butterfly favorites are gathered together in one spot right outside my garden room door. I'm loving this moment. The spicy jatropha that I got at Eden of Wings, who I notice loves it the most are the zebra longwings. I see them on it quite frequently, even though I still haven't found any of their eggs. And we're still waiting for this Mexican sunflower to decide to bloom. This is just pure gorgeousness right here. Look at that. These guys usually move so fast. Their wings are going so fast. They're really hard to photograph, except for moments like this where they're still kind of just drying their wings. Well, their wings are dry, but they're just kind of hanging out. They're just kind of hanging out, taking it all in. This firebush is beautiful. This is the Florida native variety. I love it. I see zebra longwings on here a lot, and spicebush swallowtails really love it. Sometimes I'll see polydamas on it. The hummingbird absolutely every day buzzes at here, and nectar's on this one, and then there's another one right down there. They love it. I'm a little overgrown, but it's so pretty. Look at those Mexican sunflowers. It's still not the big one. The big one has still not bloomed. As a matter of fact, it's gotten so tall again that I think I might trim it down again. You do see a bloom in there, but I think that's coming from a plant beside it. Let's go see. Let's go see. Is that on that plant? Where are you coming from, little bloom? Follow the stem. Oh my gosh, that's not an easy thing to do. Okay. Yeah, this is from the next door plant. It's just leaning over. Oh gosh, look, we have some deadheading to do. Look at all these. How have these guys snuck in here and needed deadheaded? And me not noticing. Well, it did rain all day yesterday. I was hardly out in my garden at all. But this is the, is this the neighboring plant? Or is this plant? Oh my gosh, this might be the, oh yeah, this is this plant. So maybe it is blooming parts of it. See, let's go down here to the main. No. Okay, see, there's two. There's this big one, and then there's this one, which is leaning into the big one, and some of its stems are going into. So I don't know. Does it matter? Does it even matter? Not really. But this one over here is just prolific. Look at all those blooms. And I just got some more Mexican sunflower seeds started, and I've got a little, they've germinated. And because you got to keep these guys coming. Oh, how did I walk by you and not get you? So I have got a lot of privet sennas. You know, you've seen me pluck them out of the ground and plop them in pots and grow them. And I don't really have I have one in the ground that was just over where we just were. I have one coming up back in my tropical garden. But I was thinking, I've got this spot in my garden right over here. There. And all of that has filled in whatever came in there, which is mostly scorpion's tail. Which the scorpion's tail, even though it looks like it's all over the place, if you get down into it, like there's a lot of empty dirt spaces down there. And the privet sennas are tall enough that I could put some down, like right down in there, and have like a little privet senna bed here, because they'll get up tall and kind of bushy and they'll block a lot of that, which is my work area back there. So I'm really thinking about doing that. I'll just pick out some of the taller ones, and I can trim down this scorpion's tail because I've got tons of it, clearly. And do a whole little stand of privet sennas. And I know the sulfur butterflies would appreciate me for doing that. Look, there's even an empty spot right here. I think I'm going to do it. Oh man, I just tossed some cuttings in there. I accidentally threw my favorite trimmer in there. Oh my gosh, now I gotta try and climb back in there. See, I showed you this in my last video that I do not like I'm not necessarily afraid of things, but I don't want to be spooked. Like there could be something in here. Let's see if I can use my mad yoga stretching skills to get back there and get that without having to slip in there. And I hope there's no spider webs. God, you ever do that? You ever toss your trimmings with your tool? I really, really, really want to come back here and get these planted. These are all those colocaceas that I bought. I just want to put them in the ground. The thing that's a pain is right now the seed pods of the bald cypress tree, the squirrels are eating and they throw down all these little chunks. Like they're everywhere and they're sticky. Like they stick to your feet, your shoes, everything. And I came out yesterday with the leaf blower because look, they're all in the chairs. We can't even sit in these chairs at this time. I've already shared that like with you multiple times, but it bears to be repeated. Because they'll sit and they'll just throw them down on your hair, in your head. They'll stick to your arms. I literally brought the leaf blower down because that whole dirt spot where I walk through was covered with them. And it was clear dirt yesterday. And look at how many. Can you see all those little broken? Oh, I'll be glad when it's July and August. And then finally they eat them all. And then we're good to go till next July and August. We can sit in our chairs again, which, is kind of decent timing because I don't usually like to sit out in this heat. I like to be out here doing something or in the evenings. Look how pretty that is. See, it's in a pot. This needs to be in the ground so it can get huge. I want to see those leaves in a huge size. Somebody making me come do this. And it's in shade. We're in shade back here. It's just these little pods on the ground. Look, back here is a orange torch ginger that just came up on its own. It's in the ground. That's awesome. Oh, my red fire spikes are blooming. All right. Well, I think I'm going to head in and get ready to go to Plant Local and get my, what did I call them? Black bead. Black bead. I'm excited. I'm also secretly hoping that they have swamp milkweed still because I want to get more. I love my little swamp milkweed section right outside my garden room door. And here's my little Mexican sunflower seedlings. I'm keeping them covered for well, actually, I can probably uncover them. Probably need to start more. Look at all of my zinnias back there. I need to replant or upplant them. I've been doing a lot of that. I did all these. I took, this is one of those trays, and then I just separate them out. So one of those trays I have, what, 16, 12, 12, 3 times 2, no, 3 times 4 is 12. I have 12 little ones, and this is all from one of those trays like I just showed you, and I spread them out. So let them grow up and put them out and about in my garden. Okay, y'all, I'm here at Plant Local, and my 3 little plants are here. I also got a tea bush because I missed my tea bush and I want another one. So I'm gonna go look around and bring you along. I think it's neat they have some rare find signs now. Common pawpaw, look at those. Those are beautiful. I don't need one. I have 2, and still no zebra swallowtails. Here's another rare find. This looks interesting. Look how huge these leaves are. Fabulous. It's a tree. I don't need any more trees. I don't have room for any more trees. Unless it's a host plant and I put it in a pot. Pinkster azalea, those are pretty. I had one time and the flowers are real pretty, but then it died and I was like, okay, all right. This looks like American snowbell. It's kind of like spice bush, doesn't it? I thought they were spice bush, but They're American snowbell. Oh, these leaves feel totally different, though. Definitely. They're soft, not spice bush. They have some coonties. Oh my, you've got caterpillars on these.
I've seen you under my plant. Step right by and
Oh, really? Do you want me to? Okay, a lot just happened. I was just here and then a lot happened because I saw these guys. Now, these are on the plants that they're selling. Anybody remember this? This is my caterpillar purse. And I take this out when I'm out and about and might find caterpillars. And I thought, you know, I need to take this with me today because they might have some atalas. And sure enough, they do. So I'm going to go gather them up. I'll be back. I even found there's a little leaf in there. Oh, it's right there. See the little white dots? I don't know if you can see it through the screen. Those are eggs. So I'm just going to go put all these guys on my kunti plants in my garden. I love it. All right, snowberry, love, don't need but love. Buttonbush, love, don't need but love. False indigo, love, have. It was just featured in my last video, but I don't need more. What is that? What's going on that leaf there? All right, I have to get closer to that. What is that? They have the swamp red bay. I have a red bay. Is my red bay? All right, let me go do some research. I'll be right back. Okay. I was just looking up because I have a red bay and this is a swamp red bay and they're two different plants. But what I'm wondering is, do I have the swamp red bay? I don't know. But you know what? It can't hurt to have two of the same thing. And this one, look at this. This one looks more shrubby, whereas this one has one stem. So I'm going to get this shrubby one and pot it up and see if I can't get it to shrub out. Oh, wait, don't. I set my purse down. I don't want to walk away without my purse. Anyway, I'm going to take this one home and then I'll compare and see if it's what I have or if I don't have this. You guys, I just showed you my sweet acacia in the last video, and here they have a dwarf one. Yes, please. Oh, this is what I this is what I was just showing you in my garden. I said the flowers are like little cups. Look, I can show you the flowers here, except mine's bigger. Like my leaves are much bigger than this. So I wonder if this is the same variety. Or you know what? Leaf sizes, though, change a lot from plant to plant. That's what I've learned. Oh my! Did you hear that? Woo! Oh, I don't like lightning and thunder. I didn't see any lightning, but my favorite. I'm trying to go through fast. Willow leaf aster. I don't have that either. Do you hear? Do you see the wind picking up? I have that. No, I don't. Okay, I want a white wood aster because I have the blue wood aster. For sure. And of course, it's a wetland plant. Look at it raining, plant local. I'm staying undercover and it looks like we just checked the radar. It looks like it's gonna move through so I can finish shopping and filming. So far I have 4 plants These are the 3 that I pre-ordered. I already paid for online, and I was just picking them up. These are the 2 black beads, and then I also bought another tea bush. You know, they have a seed thing here. Look! That you can, like, take seeds and then put a donation in. It's in this little box right here. I don't know if y'all were aware of this, but you just come in and look, and they're free. But they don't want you to bring them any seeds. They're only putting ones that they know are the true Florida native, which is fabulous. I don't need any of that. These are all Leavenworth corporate. Ooh. That one's coming over here. Oh no, they're still faster. I'm gonna take one. Ooh, look at that. This would be fun to have because my echinacea seeds are not like the Florida eco type. Let's get one of those.
Hello, Michael. How are you?
Did you have one of those?
I do. It's back there. You went.
Huh?
Did you come get it for you?
Okay, the rain's letting up. I should be able to go explore soon. It's just enough time to go through all the seed packets. We are back at it. Look, they have the big sweet acacia too, like my big tree. See, there's a picture. Those are the little yellow puffs I was telling you about. How aren't they cute? It's a great, cool looking piece, like to conversation. It's a conversation piece. So you guys, there was another person here that wanted some of the atala caterpillars, so I shared some. Then we came over and started looking at the plant, and I found them some more. And then I found a bunch more, and they said no for me to take them. So now I have even more than I started with, y'all. I have a lot. They're adorable. All right, I'm about ready to check out. I do not see any swamp milkweed, but I'm gonna ask her because sometimes they move things around. But she's on the phone with the customer right now. You guys, they have some pipevine here. It doesn't have a lot of leaves on it. I wasn't gonna get some, but I'm noticing the stem like coming out of this wood, which means it's likely a more mature plant, which means it's gonna grow more and put on more faster. So I think I am gonna pick one up. I'm gonna look for the one with the largest trunk. Okay, here's my plant haul. Gonna go put them all in the car. I'll be riding in the car with plants and caterpillars. And no, they did not have Asclepias incarnata or Asclepias perennis, but it's okay. I have lots. I'm home and look at all these guys. So I'm going to be releasing some butterflies, but first I'm going to carry these guys out and put them on the kunchi plants in my garden. So this kunchi has tons of fresh leaves. They should absolutely love. Just going to set these on. There's a little chrysalis there, so I'll just leave it so it can hang. And then this one has some babies. Let's see, let's put them back here on this one. This stem has some eggs. So let me see, let's put this one right here where there's like a fresh stem. Here's more eggs. If you're wondering why I'm not taking the eggs in to raise, because I just really want them to get established, and I've done that many times before, and I've never really got to get them to establish my garden. So now I'm just putting everyone out here, and my hope is that if they hatch here, eat on the plants out here, pupate, eclose, maybe I'll get enough of them that they'll get a little colony going, because I've got some chryssalides over here on this other plant from the last group I brought in, and this will be my first this will be my first time having back-to-back groups, so hopefully it's gonna work out.